My name is Beverly Jackson, and I'm the Global Vice President of Consumer Marketing and Brand for Twitter. So I've been really fortunate over the course of my career. When I think about my career, I oftentimes think about it in three very distinct sections. So a lot of people don't know that I was an environmental auditor and I have a very strong environmental background. And so environmental compliance was the first part of my career. I spent time in Mexico and in Alaska working to sort of save the environment. I'm a very strong advocate for the community and the earth that we live on, because there's only one. And so social justice from an environmental standpoint was something that was very trademark and very early in my career. The second part of my career sort of came from a very deep, sort of very focused effort to evaluate my skill set. And so I took a pause in my career and decided to spend some time evaluating what I would be good at. Not what careers were available or what opportunities were available or what jobs I could get, but what are the things that I would really be good at? And one of the things that came from that is that advertising and journalism and communications and PR would be a really important part of what I do. Well, it was too late at that point to go back to journalism school, and it was probably too late to be on-air talent. So I decided that advertising would be a really important part of what I wanted to do. And so I managed to find a really exciting advertising opportunity that allowed me to leverage my understanding and knowledge of business, which I'd gained from the environmental part of my career, and really moved into being an account executive at ad agencies. I was super fortunate, which is what leads into the third part of my career, because at that point, what actually was happening in the advertising industry is digital was really starting to show up. Digital was really starting to be a really important part of how we tell the story. And it was at the birth of the internet, I like to think of it. And so as I thought about my advertising career and being an account executive and working on different accounts like Disney and working on accounts like JPL, which is the Jet Propulsion Lab, I had an opportunity, and Mattel was another one of those clients. I had this really interesting opportunity to sort of migrate over to the digital side of the business. And that was usually two nerds and me. And what I loved about that opportunity was it was really an opportunity to be disruptive. And that leads into the third part of my career, which is this idea of using communications, advertising, business, content to tell stories which are disruptive and drive revenue and add value. And that's sort of where I find myself at this end of, or at this apex of my career right now. So I'm super excited for the journey that lies ahead and this role at Twitter and being able to tell these stories on a global level and amplify brand narratives and personal narratives. So that's the arc, that's the story arc of my career, if you will. So I don't necessarily think of myself as being successful. I think of myself always in motion and always looking for an opportunity to do something really good or big or impactful. And my career has evolved over time, because it used to be about me. And over the years, especially in the last 7 to 10 years, it's become less about me and more about the people that I lead. It becomes more about the teams that support the initiatives that we're driving towards. And so when I think about, sort of how I approach that or how I break that down, I really do want to spend some time just focusing on, it's not enough for me to be successful. When I can think about taking someone who's super intimidated about their skills or unsure about themselves and be able to put them in a position where they can grab hold of their skill set and feel confident in a way that allows them to deliver on their own personal goals. To me, that's what the success starts to look like. Not about the title, or we don't have offices anymore, I guess now, since we all work from home. But it's not about the title, it's not about the money so much, it's not about the big stages nearly as much as it is about how does the team feel about what we've attempted to do? How does the team feel? Did anyone on the team get left behind? Did anyone on the team find themselves unable to feel good about the work? And did any of them feel like they didn't have an opportunity to contribute? And to me, that's what the success is all about. I don't think about it for me anymore that much. I really do start to think about it for the team and what can we do for the team and how does the team play in this? Okay. So as I look forward to 2021 and as I look forward to the challenges and the opportunities that present themselves, I think about three things that we need to be focused on and that I'm focused on. And they're pretty simple. Be kind. We need each other. Be nice to each other. Take care of each other. Self-care and care of others. Support your community, support your family, support your coworkers. Just lean into the idea that we're all in this together. Be brave. There is nothing that prevents us from being amazing, awesome, incredible, innovative, talented, no failure, no missed opportunity. We just have to be brave enough to take that leap. And then the last one is to be quick. And so we talk about, in Silicon Valley and in the tech community, we talk about this idea of like failing fast, or failure is not, failure's okay. Failure's okay, but don't wallow in it. Fall down, get up, keep moving. Fall down, get up, keep moving. Fall down, get up, keep moving. And so be quick about it. Like, don't spend a lot of time in those feelings and those emotions, because that's not the prize, that's not the win. And so we're looking for the win out of that. And so be kind, be brave, be quick.